Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Pass the Butler. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And the Bucks with possession here. Bledsoe outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Middleton. That is good.
Earlier I was able to catch up with Mike Budenholzer.
And here is Butler. And that one's good. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Lopez. Back to Bledsoe. Blocked. First quarter, just over a minute played. Now, here is Robinson. Stolen by Bledsoe. And here they come. Here's Antetokounmpo.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
And Miami has possession. It's a three-point game. Pass to Butler. Now Robinson. Clock at 6. A floater. Second chance shot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. A chance here now for a three-point play.
Shooting one.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Pass to Lopez. Matthews with it. Here's Middleton, defended by Butler. Outside Robinson. Now Butler. Back to Robinson.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to Lopez. Back to Bledsoe. Now Lopez.
Boy, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Goes up the baseline. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Bledsoe with it. Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. And it's Miami's ball. Right side Robinson. Robinson left side.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
One-on-one fast break. Back to Butler. Pass to Robinson.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Antetokounmpo, defended by Butler. Good.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Timeout called, the Heat.
You know, Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra worked his way up from the very bottom in that organization. I mean, he got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication has really become an outstanding coach.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Outside Dragic. Pass to Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Dragic. From deep. It's rebounded by Ilyasova. And back to Coach Eric Spoelstra. As a guy who got his start as a video coordinator, picking the game apart, Steve, he's very comfortable with the new advanced stat movement, analytics in the NBA.
Yeah, and I've had a chance to speak with him quite a bit. He says that the way they use advanced stats is just as a conversation piece in the coaching room. Their analytics department will bring them various information, and it will force them to ask questions, which is very healthy for a coaching staff to do.
It's stolen by Jones. Now here's Dragic. Pass to Crowder. Jones. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Hill. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. Up in time. No good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bucks ahead, up by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the... And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys. Milwaukee in the lead. And here is Ilyasova. Pass to Williams. From the top of the key, he buries it. Now here's Dragic. Here's Crowder. Back to Dragic. Unloads. Ilyasova comes up with the rebound. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
0.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Miami trailing. Pass to Crowder. Dragic. Number 14. drills the three-pointer.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
And here is Hill. Outside Williams. Poked away. Here's Iguodala. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Also, guys, so often we see him playing possum at the defensive end. And then all of a sudden he springs into action, picks off a pass, and ignites the fast break.
That free throw, no good. The Heat making a switch here. And he can't hit the second. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Hill. Dragic with it. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. The fadeaway. Miami no good on that time either. Now here's Ilyasova. Pass to Williams. It's back to Hill. Lets it go from deep. Shot's good. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Dragic with it, working on Ilyasova. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And the Bucks making a change here. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Hill. Pass to Lopez. 6 to shoot. Here is Korver. Three-pointer. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Heat making a change here. Outside Dragic. Pass to Crowder. Outside Butler. Now here is Robinson. Outside Dragic. 5 to shoot. Crowder. Here's Butler. Again the miss by the Heat. Outside Hill. Middleton. It's back to Hill. Pass to Middleton.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board. Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
They set the pick. Here is Korver. Lopez, defended by Butler. And that one's good by Lopez. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Pass to Robinson. And he gets it to go.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off. Back
to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Three-pointer. Crowder pulls it in.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Lopez over to help. Takes the three. And the Heat, another three. Here's Hill. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Lopez.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Outside Dragic. Outside Robinson. Now Dragic. And that one's good. Here's Antetokounmpo. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Heat out front, up by 2. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. The Bucks trail. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Miami on defense. Pass to Matthews. The three-pointer off the mark. Robinson left side. Clock at 6. Butler. Fires from 18. Not enough on that one as it misses. And here's Bledsoe. Pass to Lopez. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. The Heat with the lead. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Robinson left side. Launches a three. Can't get it to go. And Milwaukee the other way now. Now Bledsoe. Here's Antetokounmpo, defended by Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Matthews. Count the bucket.
How about that, going up strong? I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
Timeout called, the Heat. And here is Olenek. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Back to Robinson. 5 on the clock. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Robinson. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Bledsoe. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Lopez.
That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Lopez. The Heat making a switch here. Lopez hits them both. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Adebayo. Lopez covering. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. There's a screen. Bledsoe outside.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Now, here's Olenek. Pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Misses from short range. And here's Bledsoe. Shoots off the screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. Matthews with it. And the Bucks miss again. They push it up 4 on 3. There's the screen. Here's Jones. Again, the miss by the Heat. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Trying his luck deep. The rebound by Middleton. With the lead pass.
Rugged play under the boards. It's not a place for the weak of heart. You've got to go in there physically and aggressively.
Pass to Jones. The 3. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And the Heat making a change here. The Bucks trail. Now Ilyasova. Pass to Williams. Here's Antetokounmpo, guarded by Robinson. Here's Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. That's good. Iguodala outside. 6 on the shot clock. Number 25. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Ilyasova with the ball. For the lead. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Heat out front. They lead by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The Heat with the lead. Back to Iguodala. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adebayo. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Now here's Ilyasova. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. And so here is Miami. They set the pick. Pass to Iguodala. Outside Robinson. 5 on the clock. Back to Iguodala. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Antetokounmpo to take the lead. No good. Iguodala outside. Number 14. Off target with his 3. And they're running. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
0.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
Here's Dragic, and he gets it to go. Here's Antetokounmpo. There's the pick. Pass to Middleton. Lopez with the ball. Dragic with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Outside Robinson. And here is Butler. And the shot is good.
Butler.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here is Bledsoe. Here's Middleton. Carries it from three-point range. Here's Dragic. Pass to Robinson. Back to Dragic. That's good.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Robinson. Pass to Butler. Back to Robinson.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound, and he got it done.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded by Dragic. Shoots a three. Rebound by Butler.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Here's Dragic. Butler. Clock at 6. Here's Robinson. Adebayo misses from 6 feet away. Pass to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Middleton. Now here's Bledsoe. Count the basket and the foul. That went on Olynyk. The free throw drops for Bledsoe.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
Outside Butler. And here's Dragic. Here's Robinson. Matthews with the rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. They set the pick. Pass to Middleton to take the lead. Knocks down the three. Back to Robinson. Adebayo.
Number 11.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 2 here. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Timeout called the Heat. Back to Robinson. Here's Olynyk. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that's an intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the Heat call time here. Guys, what do you think? Back to Robinson. And that one's good. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Back to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo for three. He's off from three. Time expires and we're going to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. Back to Dragic. Pass to Butler. Now here is Robinson. Dragic. Off target with the open look. Now Bledsoe. Here's Antetokounmpo. Guarded by Robinson. Here's Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. The 17-footer. Can't hit.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Here's Butler. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime. Miami trailing. Back to Dragic. Pass to Buck. Outside Robinson. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Middleton. Defended by Butler. Here's Dragic. Well, overtime basketball. A minute and a half played so far. Now, here is Robinson.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That is good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Outside Dragic. Pass to Butler. Great look, but off the mark.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Back to Bledsoe. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
Yeah, zero tolerance for mistakes here.
To the paint. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. And he is unable to get the second one. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Timeout called the Heat. Guys, your thoughts? We're in OT here with just over 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Robinson.
That's exactly how you win a rebound battle. Get good position and then use your strength to hold on to that position.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Pass to Iguodala. From deep, gets the 3 to fall. And so the Bucks take the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Looked to me like the amber light on the gas tank didn't quite come on. They still had enough fuel to get across the finish line comfortably.
That about does it, folks.
Whoa, kidding. Hey, look, you know my life